Runk.
Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to the episode, I think 396 of Congratulations. Crazy. That's it. Playa. No diggity. Playa. Remember that? Brong. No diggity, dude. Congratulations, yay! The Olympics are over. They did it. The Olympics are over. Yay, it is over, and you know it's over because Tom Cruise jumped off the stadium. They had a ending ceremony, which I guess they do every time, and in the ending ceremony, Tom Cruise jumped off of the stadium that everyone was in because of course he did. Because he's Tom Cruise, because he tries to jump off a building. I feel like Tom Cruise tries to jump off a building every chance he can get. I think that he only does franchises where he's like, well, how many times can I jump off a building though? Like can I ride a bike off a cliff? Same thing. I want to go from a high area to a not high area, and I want to do it myself. I don't want it to be a guy that looks like me. And so Tom Cruise does a lot of jumping, and it's because, I mean, it's the version of what Jeff Bezos is doing going to outer space. You know, it's just, I got so much money, I've done everything, now let me almost die. Like like the rich guy who went down into look at the Titanic and it concaved and his insides came outside. That's just, you do risky stuff because if you're like me, you feel like anything good you get, you don't deserve it. And so you have to, right? Yeah. And that's something that we all kind of live with deep down from childhood or something like that. I don't know what that is, but I always feel like the other shoe's going to drop no matter what it is. But yeah. So Tom Cruise jumps off of a building because of course he does. And I'm surprised he hasn't done a movie just called Building Jumper at this point, honestly. Or The Way Down. Or no, he should have done a movie called This August. Tom Cruise in Wee. So the Olympics is over. Tom Cruise jumped off of the stage. What kind of life these guys live, Like, just who got in touch with who in that situation? Is Tom Cruise just like, hey, this is probably a good moment where I could jump off a building, right? It's the end of something, and it's a huge thing. It only happens every 4 years. I can jump off a building. Or is it the French in the city like, but of course we can do. What can we do? We can have you ever seen a Tom Cruise movie? Yes. We could have him, at the end, just jump off the stadium. And then that's where he has but of course. Dude, how nice were they to him when they were like when he was like climbing up top, the people roping him in and all that stuff. How nice was everybody to him, just kissing his ass and all that. But he's Tom Cruise, of course. And so the Olympics are over. Now, I feel like in this world, things start happening. Not only does technology get better and better at an exponential rate, like if you've seen AI over the past 3 years has been insane. Like it went from the Avocado Chair, remember that, to just straight up a person that might be alive. It's a picture of an avocado chair. You say, hey, the first thing in AI was like, hey, can you make an avocado chair? And it was like a cartoon avocado chair. And now you could just be like, lady doing a TED talk about fucking bees, and then it's just a lady talking at it, and you're like, that's kind of and it's so real because it's like she's kind of attractive but not really. Like they didn't like even AI knows not to make her the bomb, Like even AI knows to make her a little frumpy, right? Like not like she might be dope, but she'll have bad posture. AI is just in the background, just like, no, make them smaller. Hunch her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hunch her. Add blemishes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like, dude, it's wild. Long way from Avocado Chair, huh, suckers? Yeah, 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 yeah. Dude, I can't. In 3 years, they went from a cartoon Avocado Chair to this woman. Okay, there. It's on the screen. And it's just crazy. In 3 years, dude, it's going to be so... They should just make the bomb people, the most attractive people. When I go to a movie, you know what? I was watching the Planet of the Apes movie, the new one, Kingdom of the Universe of the Town of the State of the Planet of the Apes. And just too many of those in that movie title, you know? Just Kingdom of the Apes is fine. Hey, dude, I fixed it. Hey, I fixed it. How about just this? The Apes. Fixed it. The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is such a fuck you, audience. It's such a pretentious title. And the guy who plays the main ape in that movie, no, not the good guy, the bad ape, the main bad ape, is the guy that I went on a hike with in whatever the hike is in L.A., Runyon, where I had to take off my pants, run into a bush, and I shit on the side of the trail. And he was with me, the main bad ape in that. How hilarious is that? So we're both a little bit like apes, if you think about it. I mean, he played one, and he was very believable. And then me, I mean, that's what apes do. They just kind of shit near a bush. So, anyway, I'm watching Kingdom of the Kevin Durant is his name, not the basketball player. How crazy is it that there's an actor, Kevin Durant, and a basketball star, Kevin Durant, and then there's also Michael Jordan and Michael B. Jordan. Like, and we're not living in the Matrix? Do you know what I mean? Like, how is there... It's like they're just reusing people out there, their names. It's like a video game with too many... It's like, that video game with the Asian... that the Asians tried to make, and they're like, make it sound English, and it's like, Vil Upchuck is the name. And you're like, that's not a name. Dude, how is Michael Jordan and Michael B. Jordan exist, and then also Kevin Durant and Kevin Durant? That's crazy. So, but that's true. And so I watched the Planet of the Apes, and I'm like, they have like that the woman in it who plays the woman who I've never seen before is a very, they always get these pretty people to play these roles, and it's like, you go back and forth, and you're like, this is so silly. This is so ridiculous. Like, come on, man. She's doing all this, but then you're like, well, the movie's about talking apes. So you're like, okay, well, that's not the unbelievable part about it. So, and it's like, just get the prettiest, best looking people in the movies. I want to watch them, or interesting looking. I never want somebody just average in a, like Kenneth Branagh. Get him the fuck out of any movie. You know what I mean? And he's great. Oh, dude, the guy can act circles around many, many legends. Hey, dude, he's got no upper lip, and he's fine looking. Get the fuck out, right? He's not bad looking. You know what he looks like? Oh, I forget. He's got, what does he look like? Who is it? That's how he looks. That guy. Get him out. Get him out. There's people who can eke by, like Kevin Bacon. He can be in it. He can be in Hollywood. And then obviously the obvious people who are good, George Clooney, Brad Pitt. And then the people who are interestingly, weirdly ugly looking, like Paul Giamatti. But hey, Kenneth Branagh, take a fucking hike, dude. You if you came in and robbed a liquor store and then left with no mask on, and the cop came in and was like, hey, so who did it? You'd be like, I don't know. I actually don't know. Well, what do he look like? I don't know. He looks like an actor that would be good at like Shakespeare or some shit. And then that would be what they would go off of. So only put the best looking people in there. So AI is going to piss me off when they don't have the best looking people do the movies, right? When they start making people that are just like average, dude, AI, you've done it. Make the men that make me jealous and make the women that make me go boy yoy yoing. Make the women that make me go brackakakak, and the men I got man crushes on. I don't want to see hunched over, blemish, why is there a pillow here? I want to see just great, like dudes with chiseled jaws, always squinting, women with nice hourglass figures, huge round ones, just AI, just get us used to it, dude. Get us used to it so we never want to go out in public and see these ugly fucking trolls. I don't want anyone even looking at me. And I think I'm all right looking, but I want people to be like, ugh, ew. I want AI to get so good and make the people so the bomb diggity that when I walk out, I notice how good AI is getting because everyone's looking at me going like this. Ugh. So anyway, I don't even know why I started talking about AI because I meant to start talking about the woman, the breakdancer in the Olympics. Whoops. She was in it. Dude, hey, whoops, she was in the Olympics. Whoops, I was in the Olympics. Whoops, you know that old TV movie? One day I woke up pregnant. One day I woke up in the Olympics. Dude, hey. Honestly, for real, the different, here's the thing. I went on her Instagram page. It's like she has revamped the Third Reich, how people are treating her. It's like she just wrote Mein Kampf 2, T-O-O. They're just, you son of a bitch. People in the comments, you suck. You took someone's spot. You should feel real good about yourself, you piece of shit. Just like, hey, dude, it's just a lady trying to dance. And hey, and reminder, it's the stupidest dance. Hey, reminder, dude, it's you know what I mean? It's the stupidest dance. You know what I mean? Shunk, sugar, shunk, sugar, sugar, dunk. And I can feel you. Hang. Dude, but anyway, she is so bad. Like, let's just talk. It's objectively bad. She's like doing like kangaroo shits like this, and she came in 16th, naturally, out of 16th. And the judges gave her 0. Okay. Worst score of the Olympics, Like, if you could be in the biathlon, not stop skiing, and by mistake shoot your head off and still get a higher score. Whoa, whoops, missed the stop. Oh, whoa. Oh, I got a 1. But the Australian with a PhD in breakdancing, go fuck yourself, You know what you should only have a PhD in? Being a doctor. I don't, when people are like, I have a PhD in animal studies. Oh, dude. Walk into the sea. We don't need it. You know about animals, and that's great. I got a PhD in 1800s traditional French music. Walk into the sea. Yeah? So anyway, I get all wet in there. So anyway, so she was breakdancing, and dude, she started, and it was like, this is bad, okay? And I go, it's objectively bad, you know? Don't do kangaroo hopping in a breakdancing thing at all, especially if you're white, especially if you're a white woman. You're going to get made fun of. Now, my friend texted me today that was like, did you hear that Australian breakdancer girl just did it as a joke to troll everyone because she wanted to get a free trip? And I'm like, what in the Kevin James movie? Like, it's the Olympics. How does that work? There are people out there that's what they're saying. Like, she was trolling. She just wanted a free trip, you know, and to get funded. And like, that's like a fucking Adam Sandler movie. Like, how does that happen? Like, dude, but no, I don't believe that. I don't believe that because it's still the Olympics. You have to still be good. Could you imagine, you know, it's like Kevin James is like, well, let's try out for the Olympics. Oh, I got drunk. He got drunk one night and auditioned for the Olympics. And then the next day, Stephen Root calls him, you made it? What about you got enema? And, you know, he's doing his stupid shit. On our way to Paris. More bread for you, sir. On the fucking, like, just the worst jokes. That's a Kevin James movie. It's a fucking, you know, it's like that didn't happen. But what I want to know is, I guess they're being like investigated how she got into the. Dude, it's so funny. And she has a PhD. Here's how you know someone's bad at breakdancing. They have a PhD in breakdancing. Walk into the sea. Right? We can agree. Get your knees all wet and hang out there for 25 minutes, right? And just fucking, right? Let people take pictures, post them online and shame you, right? But man, that was some bad breakdancing, dude. Dude, my favorite thing, I keep seeing people post about it. My favorite thing is when they go, is when they post her doing the breakdancing, and it's over the song that Peter Griffin does where it goes, and then another, and then another, So I don't know. It's like, remember that Trump, they tried to assassinate him, yeah? And it's like, that went away, and now there's just a breakdancer, and that's going to go away, and then there was Hawk Tua, and that went away. She's holding on strong, though. She said that thing the other day that was funny. I can't remember what it is, but it's just like, I love how there are also people who are, if something gets big enough in the news, there is a version of people that are just going to say, and you know, it's also racist, you know, like they're with the Australian lady just dumb dancing. They're like, and not to mention how it got so big that people were like, and not to mention how racist it is, you know, it's so crazy. So Trump that was a month ago, yesterday or today or something. Hope he's healing up from that, you know. I never want anybody to get shot. It's so funny that breakdancing was already, they go, psych. They're not doing it in 2028. Dude, 2024, that lady did it so bad that they go, I can't bring this back. This year was like, finally breakdancing finally they get represented and they've done so much and finally, and then, here goes the teacher from Australia. Oh, fuck, never mind. Breakdancing's not going to be in it for the 2028. All good. And then another, dude, there's flag football in it, you know? Hey, update it. Hey, dude, when I see, hey, update it better, you know? Dude, the Olympics, you know what it needs? An update. It needs fucking snow leopard, you know? The fucking, like, I'm sorry, but like, running with a long pole, you know, like, let me describe this. Hey, we're going to do pole vaulting. Oh, well, imagine when it came out. What is that? Okay, so check this out. So a pole that's long. And the guy's like, this long? No, dude, no. No, like a long one. Like this long? No, dude, you're not thinking right. It's got to be too long. What do you mean, like this long? Like as big as my body, my wingspan? Dude, no, you're frustrating me, man. It has to be even bigger than that. Like twice my size? Dude, you're pissing me off. And they're like, dude, it's going to be all floppy. And they're like, exactly. It's got to be long, so long to where if it hit the ground while you were running by mistake, you'd completely obliterate yourself. You'd hurt yourself beyond belief, okay? And it's got to be so long that it's floppy. And, okay, and then and what, you race with it? No, race with it. No. Now check this out. There's a bar, right? And they go, like a bar? Like, what do you mean? Like a bar like in the air? Yeah, like a bar you jump over. And I go, oh, shit, okay. All right, so what's that, like knee height? And they go, no, dude, it's bigger than that. It's taller, more in the air. Oh, chest height? Dude, you're really starting to piss me off. Why don't you just let me say how big it is? And they go, well, certainly it's a little bit over your head. No, dude, you're making me angry. It needs to be the size of a building that the animals from the video game Rampage would go up. Okay. Yeah. And then run full speed with the dangerous floppy big ass thing that's way too big. And you got to get, as soon as you run into that area where the bar is, you jab the fucking sharp thing into the, now you jab it in the, now here's the greatest part about this is it's very hard, okay? It's very hard. It's very unnecessary to do. You don't ever need to pole vault, and you dig it into the ground and you fling yourself up over the bar. And whoever can do it the highest wins. Now, here's the best part. You're going to hurt yourself so bad for 7 years trying. And then you're going to win by an inch. You know what I'm talking about? And they go, and then the 10 people he said to go like this. Well, that's got to be in the fucking Olympics. What is it, dude? It's like they were just stoned. Oh, give him a thing. Make it too long. No. Not make it even longer, dude. Not way longer, man. And then they woke up the next day and they're like, what the fuck? How long did we make this? It's got to be bendy, dude. And so, but take that out. Take that out. Take fucking, breakdancing should have never been in it, but that's way better than, the other shot put. Get it out. Hey, anytime dudes are spinning around, get it out. Update it, dude. The javelin throw, too basic. Update it. Make it, you know what you put in the Olympics, dude? Hey, judo, get it out. You know what you put in there? Jiu-jitsu. You put football, you keep basketball in it, you have tennis in it, and then you go home. It's 5 events. You don't get cute with it. There's like surfing and shit. Fucking get out, dude. You go do tennis, you do baseball, basketball, football, rugby, what the fuck, fencing, put your swords back, go home, and then you go home, dude. Shot put. Just big fat guys throwing a fucking weight around, So they added flag football. Like, for what, dude? For who? 50-year-olds? Like, no. And it's for guys just out of college that are still living at home that went back to their hometown. Everybody that left and went to UC Davis or Villanova and then moved back to where they're from. And they play flag football for the Olympics. So that's for America. We've got Jeff, Steve, Mark, David, and Terrence, and they're just our flag football team. They're guys who went to different colleges and then moved back to their hometown. Have no business in the Olympics, just like flag football. Here we go. Oh, his knee popped. Okay, he's out. All right, the game's over. But anyway, it's so funny. Breakdancing is just gone. Well, with the yeah, all right, whatever. Who cares? Hey, just want to take a break and let you know I will be in Texas this weekend, Wichita, Kansas this weekend, Oxnard, California. I'll be there later on in this month, and then I got some bunch of other dates in Texas. ChrisLeah.com. I just added Toronto. Everyone's been on me for Toronto. I have not played Toronto proper in a very long time. I'm playing a lot of outskirts of Toronto. This is all new material. If you have come to one of those spots, this is all new. This is straight out of the multiverse, Chris D'Elia. This is a new hour that I'm doing. Come to Toronto. It's on sale now. Get the good tickets. That will sell out. Toronto is a great market. So I will be there. And Bismarck, North Dakota. Never been there. Of course. And I'm coming there. So go to ChrisLeah.com. Lexington, Kentucky. Thunder Bay. Duluth, Minnesota. London, Ontario. Peterborough, Ontario. Go to ChrisLeah.com and get those tickets. Now, back to the show. Bro. Is Kevin Sorbo real? He's saying so many things on Twitter that are like when it comes right down to it, on paper, it's something that looks way overboard and is way racist, but also doesn't mean he's racist. You know what I'm talking about? And it's Twitter, and he's just writing. Dude, it's so funny that, isn't he Krull, you know? Wasn't he fucking, what was the other one that he was? The big one? Hercules and Krull the Conqueror. Dude, how about the fact that he was Hercules and Krull the Conqueror? Hey, Hollywood, get a clue. So Kevin Sorbo tweets, just like some guy in, like, Oklahoma. If Kamala really is black, have her say the N-word. Let the people decide for themselves. Now, that could be just a joke. It doesn't mean he's racist. It's certainly going to get some people thinking, well, that's racist, okay? So Leslie 007, whoever that is, she's a verified account, decided to reply, what the fuck? She's half Jamaican and half Indian. That makes her biracial. She is both. Your request to have her say the N-word is disgusting and weird. And then Tarnished 37, that has no avatar and is not verified, replied to her with, shut up, bitch. So that's pretty much the country, honestly, in a nutshell. Is a celebrity saying something, another random person saying, hey, you can't say that, and then somebody who is anonymous telling that person to shut up, and then calling them, like, using a defamatory remark. I mean, this is just, it's so funny how, like, Elon Musk is just like, yeah, free speech, and yeah, free speech, but also the mental, just social media is the thing that exposed how many people have, severe mental illnesses. You know, it's not because you have a Twitter account that you're crazy, and you shouldn't not have a Twitter. It's the fact that people are like, honestly, read anything that anyone says and take it with any sort of meaning. Kevin Sorbo or not. From Kevin Sorbo to Tarnished 37. They could both be they could literally be the two craziest people on the planet. You don't know. You don't know. Kevin Sorbo could be a step away from yelling out, on the street corner of Hollywood and Highland. A matter of fact, Tarnished 37 could be Kevin Sorbo. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that anybody believes or takes stake in anything anybody says online is absolute bonkers to me. I catch myself too. I'll read. Sometimes I'm reading shit people are saying. I don't even know who the person is, and I go, yeah, that's true. Yeah, what the fuck? But then I go, wait a minute, me. Hold on, you're getting tricked. Just because you're reading this doesn't mean it's true. Just because someone typed this doesn't mean that person doesn't have retardation, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But you got to understand where it's coming from. This guy, Scott Adams, says, who is this guy, by the way? The Dilbert guy? Oh, yeah. The guy who got, they go, hey, no more Dilbert. The guy just goes, what did he say? I forget what he says. It was like something about Asians or some shit. He's just like, fuck it. Fuck this shit. Whatever he said. Whatever he said, everyone called him a Nazi for. You definitely know that happened, We're at the stage now where you can park wrong and people are like, well, you're part of the Third Reich. That's why. And so Scott Adams is the guy who created Dilbert, and he said something on Twitter, and they were like, yo, no more Dilbert, which they should have said, let's face it, 40 years ago. Only because of how regular and basic. Dilbert is the Kenneth Branagh of comic strips, dude. Hey, how about this? Comic strips. That's as outdated as the fucking shot put, all right? So, and Scott Adams should be able to say this 100 times. You shouldn't have to, just everyone please understand, hey, the fact that he said this doesn't matter. I'm still on do me. Dude, he said this. Women don't... Dude, he's a cartoonist, That's hilarious. He said, just first of all, starting a tweet as a guy with women, you're fucked, right? Because immediate you get women saying, well, okay, let's see. How do you know, right? Which I believe you can know, even though people think you can't. He says, women don't understand that the Civil War already started. Men live in a continuous state of violence. We size up every threat and have a tentative plan to kill it first. We live that war, and it never stops. You made Dilbert. Hey, guy, imagine this shit. Women don't understand Civil War already started. Men live in a continuous state of violence. We size up every threat and have a tentative plan to kill it first. We live in that war, and it never stops. Anyway. Thought bubble. Hey, Dilbert. Insane, dude. Everyone's so insane. I love it. They got Joe Rogan walking back how I guess he said RFK, yay, but he's been saying RFK. He said it a while ago. And then people are like, MAGA people are coming after him, and then he's like, well, no, that's not necessarily RFK. MAGA went nuts on him. I don't know what's going to happen if Trump loses. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know who's going to win. But my gosh, we are in. I'll tell you what, we're in for it. It's going to be very confusing. I'm just going to, no matter what, there's going to be problems, right? Somebody's going to burn down some stuff. People are going to die. That's crazy. But at least there's Whole Foods, you know. You can go get some stupid salad and make it all better for a little bit. That isn't even good. That costs $36. You can go to Erewhon, you know. Dude, Kroll the Conqueror. Let's do this. Guys, it's welcome to the most fucked up TikTok of the week.
Uh-oh. The most fucked up
TikTok
post of the week.
All right, here we have it. This guy who is an absolute cartoon called Lucas Poppin. He's basically Johnny Bravo. Here we go.
Ring, 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 ring. Wakey, wakey, get up out of bed, get off your couch, stop being on your phone, stop playing video games, you're wasting time. We got games to make, we got money to make, we got bills to pay, so get up and stop wasting time. I'm fired up, baby. Wow!
Gonna die when he's 32. Dude, it's unbelievable. Every song is the same now. Every song is that song. Every song is just, every song I hear. I listen to Danny Go now. Danny Go is on YouTube, and he's just, I mean, you know what Danny Go is like? I don't know if you guys know who Danny Go is. You probably do. He's very busy YouTuber, and it's for kids. And hey, I got a 4.5-year-old and a 1-year-old, and they both are mesmerized by him. So he's getting, dude, if you can get 1 to 5, oh shit, dude. I mean, if you can get 1 to 5, dude. Honestly, if you can get 1 to 5, if you can get my son, dude, now Billy is just like, pointing to the TV. He wants, like he's Nell, like he's, like he wants to watch Danny Go. That's what he says, Danny Go. And Danny Go, just 85 billion views. And dude, it's just, and I'm like, oh, you want to watch Danny Go? And he's just like, duh. And then Calvin's all just like,
hell yes.
And I mean, the guy's he's got to be rolling it. Danny Go is the kind of guy that watched Blippi and goes like this. You're a fucking fruitcake, dude. I got this from here on out. And he put on an aviator cap and just, the music that the guy does, I'm telling you right now, I'll listen to it in my car. It's like about, you know, take out the trash, move in a trash can, and you're just killing it. Dino movements. And you're just fucking Danny Go. You go, yes. And I almost bought Danny Go merch the other day. And I didn't because it wasn't the right time that it came out. He said it's going to be available, actually. Now that I think about it, it was yesterday, and I probably missed out. I wanted a Danny Go plushie, and I guess my son's not getting that. So, Danny Go, if you hear this, I know it was limited, and you probably don't have any more, but if you got one laying around the house, send it on over. But Blippi I did not like. Blippi is just, hey, guys. Blippi makes you kids grow up and become, you know, like just like people who have just, you know, like don't talk, dude. I have one friend that talks to my kids like that. Hey, what's up? And I'm just like, bro, remember how he'll grow up to be a person? I don't want him to grow up to be fucking Grover, dude. Hello? Like, don't do that. And I have to have a talk with that guy. And Danny Go, it has a little of that, but Blippi has it in spades. And Danny Go is just like, he watches Blippi, he goes, okay. Good. All right, that's enough, Blippi. And then they changed Blippi because the one Blippi shit all over the other guy and had it on tape. And they were like, okay, I guess we'll get one that you can't tell if he's Asian or white. And then so they got that Blippi. And then after that, Danny Go goes, no, not cutting it. I got it from here. Give me the aviator's cap. Give it to me. Come on, here we go. Sharks in the water. Just A song about sharks, just killing it. And he's good, man. David Sullivan was over the other day. You know, my friend that I talk about a lot here. And, man, my Calvin and Billy are getting so funny. The Calvin just, I said, yo, so David farted in the kitchen, and I walked over, and I sat down, and I started playing with Calvin. And I said, David farted over there. And Calvin goes like this. This is exactly what he said. He goes like this. He looks at me and says, what the fuck? Oh, I didn't say it. I'm so sorry. And I laughed. And he was like, no, I'm so sorry. I was like, buddy, it's okay if you say it. Just don't say it around, other kids and other adults, because some people, they take it the wrong way. If you say it at home, I don't care, it's all good. My son's got such a weird thing about getting in trouble. He's never been in trouble. He's such a good boy. This is how much trouble he's gotten into. Hey, none of that. Come on, stop. That's the most. I've never yelled at him. And he's always like, am I in trouble? I'm like, dude, I wonder where that comes from. Dude, kids are who they are immediately. Like, if Calvin sees blood, he goes like this. Oh, okay. It's the end of the day now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. That's too much for me. Like, dude, it could be 10:30 a.m. and he goes like this. Oh, dude, you get a blister. Show him a blister, and he's like, oh, okay. I know you think it's Thursday now. I'm gonna go to sleep till Friday. Oh, all good. Like, he can't stay on the side of it, and it's like that was just in him from jump. He didn't know what it was in the beginning, and so it's crazy how you're just who you are. Like, Calvin's just funny. And you can tell already, Billy's today he's 16 months. And you can already tell the kid is just going to be, you can already tell he's going to be one of those guys that goes like this. I guess. And I'm just like, oh man, no. I'm going to have a stern talking to him. He's already going to be a guy, he's going to be one of those guys that's just like, that like will hug you and be like, oh man, how you been? And just smack your back too hard. And you're like, ooh, that actually really hurts when Billy does that. Anyway. It is what it is. I'm a dad.
Smoking, no party, no entertainment, no video games, no distractions, no fast food, no hookups, no scrolling, no Netflix, no junk food, no negative people. This place is something different. They removed everything that's not making men grow. When you enter the Bali time chamber, the only thing to do is train consistently, eat healthy food, do saunas,
hurt your rotator cuff,
network with
fuck
other
your hamstrings up,
men, walk to the waterfalls,
not eat enough,
do ice baths,
fall down a
meditate,
lot,
read books, exchange knowledge,
fucking
learn new
faint,
skills, take time to think and plan for the
be gay a little bit because no women are there, so you'll definitely fuck a guy if you ever had those inklings.
Entrepreneurs from all around the world.
Entrepreneurs.
Will you be a part of it?
No. Dude, what's up with like boot camps like that where like men go to and then did you see the one where they're all in the like the hot springs just holding each other crying? Hey guys, go to work. Hey guys, start a business. Hey guys, don't take a break. And if you do, take it with your family. Hey, if you're going to take a break, bring your family somewhere. Don't go cry in a river with a bunch of guys holding you. All good. Done. Well, I hate that voice, that TikTok voice. No chicks, no nothing. Your penis is strapped down, chastity belts. All you do are chin-ups and squats. That's all you do. And you eat only meat. We're on a carnivore diet. Everything in this environment was designed to help men grow.
No women, no alcohol, no drugs, no smoking, no party, no entertainment.
No video games is the next one. It gets so...
No video games, no distractions, no fast food, no hookups, no scrolling, no Netflix.
You said no chicks. That's redundant. No hookups. Well, I guess if the people are gay.
No junk food, no negative
No
people.
junk food.
This
You
place
said
is
no
something
fast food.
different. They removed everything that's not making men.
God, how much would you go there and it would be horrible. You would just... Look at these fucking things. I don't really get
No
it.
women, no distractions,
Again.
no procrastination,
Again.
no junk food,
Same account.
no smoking, no drinking, no gaming, no negative people, no entertainment, no scroll.
I mean, no entertainment, you know? No fun. Don't talk. You get tased if you look at someone. Anyway. I don't know about that kind of shit. It's like I guess some people need that shit. They need to get whipped into shape. And I don't mean shape like muscular shape. I mean just head shape, you know? But congratulations if you go to that. Oh, you know it costs $20,000 too. And it's for 2 weeks. All right. I went pee, so we're back. Sorry, guys. I usually start talking about on podcasts what I did this week. I didn't this week, but you know, we do whatever we want. We have a good time. I was in Memphis, actually. I did a show in Memphis. And it was so much fun. Here, it's weird because I don't know what's going on, but like apparently there were like people trying to cancel the show in Memphis, and actually no, I didn't know this. Okay, and so I said to my tour manager, I said, "Yo, man," because I'm just going to do the Memphis show, and I was like, "Man." And Memphis is like the hardest, what do you call it, market for comedy, at least for me. It's terrible all across the board, but like it's very hard to sell tickets in Memphis. So I'm like, oh, I'm not going to be selling that many tickets. It's one show I'm going to go out there for. Maybe, and I've never done this, ever. I've never done this. I'm like, maybe I'll just, wait, no, I have done this. But I'm like, maybe I'll just cancel the show and just hang out with my family, you know? Not too many people might miss it, you know, because it's a not a great market for me, and whatever. And then so I called my tour manager, and he said, "Oh, I don't think you should do that." I said, "Why?" He was like, "Because the people who own the theater really want you there, and there were people that were trying to cancel your show, and." The guy like went to bat for you. He was like, fuck off. I'm going to put whoever I want at the theater. So I was like, oh, dude. Oh, we're doing the show, dude. Oh, we're doing the show. Oh, now I can't wait for the show. Because I was like, maybe I'll cancel it. He said that. I go, oh, dude, that show's happening. And I went and I performed for less people than normal because of how... It's not my market. And bro, I'm like, I'm going to give these people the best fucking show. And I went out and it's so, when people like protest somebody coming to your city to do stand up, it's such bitch shit because there's hundreds or thousands of people that want to see that person they're dying to see that person. Some people are dying to see those people. And they want to just laugh. They have fucked up lives. They're in Memphis, you know? It's one of the murder capitals of America. And there's so much crime. And they just want to fucking take a day off or laugh with their loved ones. And they want to see a comedian they like or a musician they like. And then there's people out there that want to take that from them. They want to just be like, well, no, he's not. We think that even though we don't know this person, that it's not good to have him in our city. And it's like, dude, you've got no, you got no out there. You've got no idea. You've got no idea. And it's so egotistical to just be like, well, no, we got to protest. When there's people who just want to fucking laugh, dude. Life is so hard. I'm going to come to the city. I'm going to make people laugh. I'm going to fucking leave. You know? You think I want to live there? I'll tell you, I had the best burger I ever had in my life at Dyer's. And the people were awesome in Memphis. And I will always come back to Memphis because of that. Because of the people that were like complaining So it's one of my favorite cities. Good. I did the show, and I can't wait to come back. I'll go to the same venue. I don't give a shit. And now I'm booking more shows. When that happens, I book more shows. Period. That's it. It's about capitalism, dude. If people are going to keep coming out to the show, then I'm just going to keep booking shows. Because it's just, that kind of stuff fuels me. It's like haters have to fuel you, dude. So I fucking had a blast at that show. And the first 20 minutes I was just talking about Memphis. I went to this burger place. I got there, first of all, Denny, the guy Denny Love, up-and-coming comedian, killing it. He features for me a lot of the time. And he went to Memphis a day early. And I was like, he texted me the day before I left for Memphis, and he said, hey, I'm in Memphis already. I went a day early. See you when you get here. And I texted back, why? And he said, it's a lit city. I wanted to come out and see it. And I was like, whoops, you made a mistake. All right. That's it for the rest of the episode. That was the YouTube version. For the rest of the episode, you are going to see, for the rest of the episode, you want to go see it, go to Patreon. Support us on Patreon. It helps. You are the reason, you Patreon subscribers, the reason that this show exists. It wouldn't without you. Thank you for that. Go to patreon.com/Crystalia. You can go see every other episode of Congratulations ever in its entirety. You can see the full versions. You can see the extra episodes that we've released. We've got one up there with Brian Callen. We've got one up there with Kristen, I think. We've got one up there we got a bunch up there every month. There's like 40 of them out there that don't exist in the real world and only exist on Patreon. So patreon.com/Crystalia. Go check that out. Thank you very much. And don't forget, dude, Toronto, Bismarck. I went on sale. So check it out. We've got the code. The local code is, let's see, it was multiverse, and then the local code is you can put in multiverse, or you can put in another one. What is it? I can't find it. Oh, here it is. It is comedy, all capital. So either one will work depending on what day you do it. So come see me in Toronto and Bismarck and a bunch of other places. Thanks a lot.